Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is Love Apparel, and in today's video, I'll be showing us how I went about the cutting and sewing of this peplum top with cap sleeve. So if this is what I'm interested in, please don't forget to keep on watching. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. So without wasting no time, let's get started with this video. In marking this peplum top, I'll start by marking my starting line, which serves as my shoulder line. From my shoulder line, I mark my chest line. I mark my bust line. I mark my under bust, my half length, and 1 inches for my joining allowance. So I rule the lines. I divide my shoulder by 2 and mark, connect it to my chest line. From my shoulder line, I get my midpoint. I came in with half an inch and curve my lines. I divide my bust by 4 and mark, plus my seam allowance. I connect my lines. I divide my under bust by 4 and mark, plus my seam allowance. I divide my half length by 4 and mark, plus my seam allowance, and I connect my lines. On my shoulder line, I came in with 3 inches. I mark 1 inches for my slope. I connect my lines. So I came down with 6 inches for my neck depth, and I connect the lines. I divide to get my bust dart, which is my nipple to nipple divided by 2. I mark and I connect my lines. So on my under bust, I mark 0.75 and 1.25 and connect the lines. I curve my bust. On my shoulder line, I get my midpoint and I connect it to my dart line. I came out with 1 inches for the dart line to properly align when sewing it. So I took the 2 inches that is going off, that's my dart line, and I place it back. So this is it. Let's go ahead and cut it off. I notched my under bust. I cut my slope and my neck line. So this is it for the front pattern. Let's go ahead and mark for the back. I've gone ahead to fold my back. I'll mark from my shoulder to the length of my top. So I make a straight line from my shoulder line. I mark my shoulder to my chest line. My shoulder to my half length. And I make a straight line. I mark 1 inches for my zipper allowance. For my zipper, I divide my shoulder into 2 and mark. I connect it to my chest line. I came down with 1 inches for my neck slope. I came in with 3 inches for my zipper, and I came down with 1.5 inches for my neck depth. I mark and connect the lines. I divide my bust by 4 and mark, plus my 2-inch seam allowance. I marked it there. I curve my armhole. I get my midpoint and I mark it. I divide my half length by 4 and mark, plus my 2-inch seam allowance. I make a straight line. So I mark half an inch from my to eliminate the bulge that will normally see on the zip. I marked my dart line. So on my dart leg, I marked 0.5 on both sides. So this is it for my back line. Let's go ahead and cut it off. I split open the back, the zipper line. I cut off the excess bulge. So this is it. I'll go ahead and indicate that line at the other pattern to be more easier when sewing it. So this is it for my back pattern. Let's go ahead and cut for the peplum. My peplum, my 360-degree flay. So I've gone ahead to fold my fabric into 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my waist is 32. I added extra 8 inches, making it 40. So 40 divided by 6, I have 7. I have 6, so I approximate it to be 7. So here I will go ahead to mark my 7 here. And the peplum is in 2, so the first layer is 10 inches. I'll mark 10 inches here. So I will split open one side. I'll go ahead and cut the shorter layer, which is 8 inches. Here is my 7 inches. So the second one is 8, and here is my 8. I'll go ahead to chalk it down and cut it. So let's cut it off. Just watch the lines I'm cutting off. So for the peplum, I'm using hard stay because I want it to stand. So I will split one side open. So after that, I will go ahead to paper stay my lining for my I'll use hard stay for my peplum, as you can see it here. So because I don't want this video to be long, I will not explain much about the sleeve. For here is my sleeve. I will cut 2 of it. I use hard stay, so I went ahead to turn it with my material. So here is my sleeve. So after my sleeve, to join my shoulder to shoulder, here I want to shape the body of my client. So I've neatly joined my lining, as you can see it looking neatly, everything is neat. So after shaping it, I will go ahead to attach my zip, my peplum. Here it is. If you want the video of the sleeve, please indicate in comment section. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.